All right, welcome back, everybody, to another video. This your boy Justin in the building. So I tell everybody always try to map your tattoos out. And Procreate is very useful. It definitely give you a whole lot of wiggle room to play around with things, stuff like that. But don't get handicapped. I always preach that. Don't get handicapped, because a lot of the leaves and stuff, some of that stuff you will have to freehand on the skin. So don't let just the stencil handicap you, because you still will have to make some adjustments along the way to get it to flow with the body. That's the main thing to keep in mind. You still want to get it to flow with the body part. But this is a cover up that we're doing. It's a name cover up that we're doing. So I still know for sure I'm gonna go off the stencil just for the outline. But for the most part with shading, I'm kind of freehanding because I gotta do what I gotta do pretty much to cover up the old tattoo that's there. Alright, y'all, and I got my main outline, what I'm gonna stick with, and we put it on the skin. As you see, where I'm working at is on the leaves, and as you see, those leaves that I want to flow off the shoulder, I had to draw them on. Now some leaves I did leave there from the stencil that I felt was okay fitting the way they was fitting, but that for sure, I wanted to make sure that flow off the shoulder. We were supposed to add on a butterfly. I was gonna add it on, I think, where them two spots at. But of course, she wound up leaving out. You all to see along the way in the video. Look like we definitely had to start out with at least a 7 curve mag, or at least my 11 curve mag. I don't think I was onto my 11 curves mag like that, so most likely this is the 7 curve mag. I always use to map things out, get the structure. Not really hard edges, but it's soft edges because it's a mag. You could get hard edges if you lean it to the corner, and then you got them sharp edges trying to tighten it up and hit them solid, but I'm not trying to go solid. We only using, say for example, this might be a medium tone. Sometimes I could approach it with straight black and still get a medium tone. It's all about the pressure you're applying on your hand, not trying to saturate that tone. I could take a black, brush it up like I do on the face skin, and get a medium tone versus just saturating it, packing black, and then you way too dark, overextend it. That's another thing you could do to take advantage of some cover-ups. The shadows that's in the tattoo, try to put a lot of those shadows where the cover-up is. So even if it ain't your darkest dark, but these darks gonna automatically look like they fit in because they are in a shadow placement, in a shadow location where the shadows fall at. You don't want to put them in a highlight area that's not gonna be dark, because guess what? Yes, they're gonna pop right through. Okay, this is the area where they have one of them old school stars at. As you see, I'm pretty much covering it up. So what I'll try to do in those areas, I will start out with a light tone, but I'm creating those textures as I'm going. I'm like, okay, how we gonna disguise this? I'm not gonna go straight in with no black and just straight slap it on top. No, you still want that to feel like part of the flower. And that's the thing about a cover up. You don't want one area just super solid black. Your darkest dark, try to balance that around the whole tattoo. Don't just put that solid black where the cover up at, because it's gonna definitely look like a cover up. And the whole goal of it is to camouflage your old tattoo, because the tattoo not going nowhere. So to cover it, you pretty much camouflaging it to the eye to where they see the new tattoo. You no longer see the old tattoo, because the tattoo always gonna live underneath that skin, regardless. Alright y'all, like I once said before with them whites, don't try to make your whites make the tattoo. No, it's just to accent the tattoo. If them skin breaks ain't already structuring out, popping that tattoo out, don't try to fill your tattoo in with a whole lot of white, because chances it don't really last. I put it in there because some people hold it and some don't. So it's just take a chance on putting it in there, because you know who gonna hold it, who don't, versus just completely leaving it out. Don't forget, when I be packing that white, I definitely take my time barely tapping the skin, make sure you get as much in there as possible. But some spots gonna be softer and some spots I add a little dot method to make it poke out like the center of the flowers. Y'all let me know what was the tattoo she had there before, because it's all gone, can't really read no name.